Welcome back, everybody. Back with a video. We have Untold Stories 5 Summons coming out tomorrow. In less than 24 hours, it is coming back. Now, this banner is, I still think they're pretty good. Alright, let's get right into it, right? So they just came out end of year. It's been about 3 months already. That's why they are getting a rerun. So we have TOSHIRO, TOUSEN, SAJIN, Donkanoji, Uryu, Shinji, Tokinada, Halibel, and Nitora. Now, in terms of fillers, it's not the greatest. I'm gonna be honest, right? The recent Safi banner that 6 took all the good fillers. It took Retsukeni, it took the Kisuke Shinji, took the Tsukishima Genjo, it took most of the good fillers. The fillers here that are in terms of really good, that still hold up somewhat, is going to be Tokinada, and that's really about it. Halibel, I like this Halibel. I don't think she's bad. She has 40% Berserker, boost barrier SA2. I think she's pretty good. I like her personally. People may not like her, but I think she still holds up quite nicely. Nitora, he's not bad. Shinji, he's not bad. Again, he's not bad. He has a 40% Berserker, but my biggest complaint with this Shinji is that he has no devastation. And having no devastation on a character like Shinji, can I look at Shinji here? I can't. Okay. So let's look at Shinji. So Shinji, my biggest complaint with Shinji, it has no devastation. If you have this Shinji 5-5, you know what I'm talking about. He cannot nuke a room. He cannot nuke a room. It sucks. He's mainly there, in my opinion, he's just going to be there for guild quests. Even at that, it's a bit pushing it. I don't think he's bad, but 20% bruiser, or 20% berserker plus 20% sad isn't bad. He has very, very fast activation time. I actually do love this Shinji, I'm gonna be honest. I like the Shinji a lot. I really do, so I might summon on this banner. So again, I think he isn't too bad, but he isn't that great, especially with what sword killers we do have right now for power, such as Kisuke, the Kenny. Those are very, very huge powerhouses. Tokinada, very, very good still to this day, 25% NAD. Hopefully get resurrection sometime next year. We still need to see K4 get resurrected. He has a boost SA2, reset on his special. Again, I really like this bat, I'm gonna be honest here. He has a 45% bruiser, very, very good. Halibel, like I did say earlier, 40% berserker. With the boost barrier SA2, she's actually really good. I like her personally. Nitora, Captain Killer, very, very good still to this day. The only thing that he lacks, in my opinion, is going to be DPS. He has no bruiser. Yes, he has start barrier, but start barrier is kind of useless in my opinion nowadays, just because of pierce barrier. Most characters have it, but he has paralyze, which honestly, paralyze is absolutely broken in my opinion. He has poise, devastation 20%, berserker 30%. He has a boost SA2, but his boost is only about, what, 10 seconds? It's really not that long. So now let's go look at the other fillers, such as Uryu and Donkanoji. Those were the main fillers we were talking about. Uryu, man, Uryu, what a surprise. Another pot farmer Uryu, right? So this Uryu is really, really bad, I would say. He isn't that great. He's a pot farmer, and that's really about it. He has Disabler versus Speed Attribute Hollows, and that's really all he's worth. His kit is horrendous. SA1 is a 3-way split, terrible, right? It's very, very bad. SA2 is a crawling vortex, another bad SA2, and then SA3 is just a beyond full screen. He isn't the greatest. He's literally just a pot farmer. I hope you have the other Uryu that's a better pot farmer than this one, because this one is a bit of a yikers. Donkanoji, I don't think he's bad. If he came out nowadays, I think he'll be much better. 18% SA1. Isn't the greatest. SA2 though is going to be the shockwave attack, which does hurt him a bit. Disabler versus hard attribute of hollows and wrong guards, guard break. He has a debuff mechanic on his special, 20% berserker, recover 20% stamina. Again, if he came out nowadays, even with that wonky kit, if he had more DPS, I would think he'd be perfectly fine. But since he came out, he was the first banner. They did not get the great treatment. They only got 20% berserker, so they're really not that great. Next, and lastly, it is going to be the main 3 characters. Now we have Sajin here. He's a brave battle character, no affiliation, human killer. Paralyzed duration, drain duration, flurry +2. He has flurry +3, only in brave battles for 10 seconds. He has prevent last ditch survival, ignore brave battle invincibility, decrease damage 50%, guard break, debil 5 seconds, bruiser. Now he could, I'm pretty sure he still beats Ishin. I'm very confident in that. I'm not too sure. I haven't really fought Ishin 5-5 with my Sajin 5-5, but I'm pretty confident since Sajin is speed, he should be able to demolish the Ishin. but Ishin has killer on him still, so like it's a bit iffy. I cannot promise you that he can do that. We'll find out later on. But Sajin, I don't think he's a bad Brave Battle character. I just feel like, man, I don't know what it is. Maybe because his Nashing's very, very slow. I personally just do not like using him. Of course I'm gonna use him. He's 5'5", right? Of course I'm gonna use him. But his Nat is extremely slow. His Nat is extremely slow. He's not a bad character. I think he's good. I just think I wish his Nat was a little bit faster. But I do understand why it's a little bit slower, just because he was the first character in the game to have Flurry +3 when it comes to Brave Battles. Have to nerf him a little bit. Next, it is going to be TOSHIRO. I love this TOSHIRO. I really do. No affiliation killer. He has Drain on everything. Freeze duration 100%. Sprinter +1. Havoc 20%. Bruiser 20%. Frenzy +2. The build 2 seconds. Guard break hidden enemies. Mind droplet drop 30%. Mind link slot potions +5. Super mind link slot potions +5. Heart attribute character strong attack damage 20%. And then he does come with the heart attribute character movement speed. Now he's basically like a 6th anniversary SAJIN. Of course he doesn't have weakening, nor does he have a second killer, but he has the SA2 960 to a Homing Vortex. SA3 is going to be a Beyond Full Screen, and the SA1 is only 18%. He's mainly there for pot farming, and again, he's very, very good when it comes to guild quests as a side unit, because having that 960 is just that broken. That SA2 is extremely strong when it comes to syncing with your soul bombs. So if you do care for guild quests, and you want a ranged, no affiliation character for a side, he's a pretty good character. I do like him a lot. Next, and lastly, it is going to be TOSHIRO. Now, this TOSHIRO, yes, we just got the Ichigo remake, and then we did get the new Gin. But the difference is, between Gin, the recent Quincy Ichigo, and this TOSHIRO, they are all different killers, which I do like a lot. Because for me, personally, I like to play the game where I have every single killer / attribute 5/5. So, like, I would want all those 3 characters 5/5, for obvious reasons, because I don't really care much for using farming characters in IT anymore. I've never really cared. I would rather just use someone I like. It's just more fun that way. The only time I really care for pot characters is when I'm in a rush to get these certain pots. But yeah, so let's go right into it. TOSHIRO, he's perfect. He's perfect. 3 KB. He has the, what, I think it's an 860 to a 1080 SA2 lunge. It's Uryu's lunge, the 7th anniversary Uryu. It's a very, very good SA2. I think it's one of the better kits in the game, in my opinion. And SA3 is a Beyond Full Screen. He has a gauge effect. Once it procs, he gets 100% Berserker with 50% damage taken. He also does heal whenever he has the gauge activated. Soul Reaper Killer, Squad 0. Freeze and everything. I wish he had freeze in something else. I just wish that happened, because why not? So his DPS is off the charts. Sprinter +2. Full stamina, only increased strong attack damage 40%. Damage inflicted at 20% stamina. 80% SP boost. 40% Berserker. Bombardment +1. Share complete stats immunity. Of course, whenever he has a gauge, he gets an additional 100% Berserker. The build 5 seconds. Marauder. He is just perfect. He could nuke Guild Quest. He can definitely nuke it, but you need the sides. If you do not have the sides for Guild Quest, I'm pretty sure he's not going to work. So, again, if you do have him, if you have him 5/5, he can definitely work as a lead, in my opinion. Yeah, I've used him before. I have confirmed he does work, but you do need the sides for it. But again, this TOSHIRO, perfect. He is still perfect. You can make a debate that he is better than Quincy Ichigo. I've seen those, I've seen those debates. In my opinion, I'm not too sure who I really prefer in terms of the best. I feel like it just comes down to preference between Ichigo and TOSHIRO, just because, yes, TOSHIRO damage is extremely high. Ichigo is just more consistent high damage just because of Disabler. So I think it just comes down to which kit you prefer the most. Yes, Ichigo has a crack ton of damage as well, but once this TOSHIRO procs his gauge, then he's gonna be up there with a Quincy Ichigo. But of course, Quincy Ichigo doesn't even need the gauge, right? So it just comes down to preference. I still love this TOSHIRO. I still think he's perfect. Now, in terms of fillers, for me, I may summon. I'm gonna be honest here. We got 25 steps here, which is very, very good. Much better than what the format we do have right now. Now, for me personally, this is kind of the banner I want, right? I like the fillers. I want an Ittora. I want Halaba. I want Tokinada. I want dupes to Shinji just because I like the Shinji. I like him, right? I have complaints about him, but I like him. Uryu and Donkanoji are going to be the most useless filler in my opinion. The rest isn't too bad. The game hasn't gotten harder. Right, Nitoru is probably the only one that I cannot really use. Yes, Brave Battles, I can probably use them if I want to, but I just wouldn't need Tor for the flex. Purple 5/5, I do like them a lot. But should you really summon, that comes down to you. I don't think it's a bad banner, but just keep in mind, there's a lot of hype stuff coming, right? We are in April, right? We have a potential Bankai Live this month. Potential, I say potential for a reason, because since we got the special move source, now it makes me wonder if we're actually going to get a Bankai Live in April. Not too sure yet, right? We'll find out in the next couple of days if we're actually going to get one. But be extremely careful, right? We still have Burn the Witch. We still have, well, what? This is 3 months to anniversary, so it's coming up. We are almost there. We got May, June, July. Yeah, we're 3 months. 3 months and 17 days away from anniversary. That's really not that far away. But other than that, though, good luck if you guys do summon. I will definitely probably be summoning because I want TOSHIRO on this account. But yeah, other than that, though, thank you for watching the video. Because we did summon for him, but we got 5/5 SAJIN last time. Other than that, though, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you guys later on. Peace out.